njengeyintethe bagonene
Honourable member,
akakusukela.
Honourable member, could I just stop you there? The interpreting services are not active at the moment. So the interpreting services are not active at the moment, so I cannot follow you.
Ukhuluma isibhunu lo wathula ngani? Ongani bekhuluma isibhunu wathula. Mase ngikhuluma umageba sekuyinkinga manje. Ungazusigangela.
Honourable member, I will have to come back to you later with that. As I have indicated to you, the interpreting services is not active, and I apologize that I could not follow your isiZulu. So thank you. There is another point of order. Yes, Honourable member.
Thank you, Chairperson. I raise a point of order in terms of Rule 2 of the rules of the National Assembly. I think earlier the MK colleague was trying to raise the very same thing which we were told about the government of national unity and the statements of intent. Rule 2 is very clear, Chairperson. What are the sources of authority of the National Assembly rules, which is the Constitution, Powers and Privileges Act, Rule of the National Assembly, Joint Rules of Parliament, orders or any binding decision by the National Assembly, directives and guidelines of the Rules Committee, rules by the Speaker and other presiding officers, and any conventions or practices that have been established in the National Assembly by agreement and usage over a period of time. Therefore, Chairperson, can the Minister and any other refrain from referring to statements of intents and government of national unity, because that is not part of our rules. Thank you.
Honourable member, the matter was of the government of national unity was raised earlier. You were not present in the House. I have ruled on that, Honourable member, please allow me. And in terms of Rule 92.11, the ruling that I gave is binding. Yes, you can check that. And as well as 92.8. When I have ruled on a matter, it is final and it cannot be repeated against. The same matter cannot be raised again and again.
Chairperson, point of order.
I am so busy.
No, it's not the same. The minister is raising the same thing, speaking in Zulu. Please, I know the rule. He's referring to the same thing, speaking in Zulu. You didn't hear what he was saying, and the interpretation is not working.
Honourable Mkhwebane, you were not here when another member of the MK raised the previous point, not Honourable Nzimande. It wasn't him who raised it earlier, it was another member. Now, I am very sorry, but I stick to the rules. I have ruled, and you are well aware that the procedure is that you write to the Speaker for it to be referred to the Rules Committee to deal with the matter. I will not entertain the point of order any further in terms of the rules, as I have ruled already. And if there is anything outstanding, it will be dealt with as the guide to mini plenaries indicate in a similar mini plenary, or it can be taken to the full plenary for a ruling to be made on that. So that is the final order. Thank you very much. Honourable Minister, please conclude.
House Chair.
I still have 4 minutes.
On a point of order, House Chair.
Where is the point of order now? Yes, Honourable
House
Member.
Chair. You know, the minister has just raised it now using isiZulu. Now.
Honourable
We can understand Zulu.
I have indicated to the Honourable Nzimande that unfortunately the interpreting services are not active right now. I will look into that matter.
But we can hear without the interpreter.
I am very sure you can hear. Unfortunately, I cannot. And I would also refer
But we
you
are
to the
telling
fact-
you,
Honourable
you cannot
Member,
hear, but we are telling you.
Honourable
we
Member,
heard.
I will go to the Hansards and the official record.
You can't hear, but we heard him.
No, Chairperson.
I know.
So what we are telling you.
Member, I fully appreciate that, but I am now going to stop the matter here. I have ruled in terms of this, and you can then write to the speaker. But I do also undertake that I will refer to the Hansard with the correct translation, and I will then come back with a ruling in the appropriate forum. Thank you. I will now not take any more further points on this particular matter. I have ruled on that. Is it another point? And please refer to the exact rule that you are referring to. Yes, member at the back.
Thank you so much,
Please.
Honorable Speaker. It's Dr. Managa from the Economic Freedom Fighters. It can't be correct, Honorable Speaker, that
Yes, please.
it cannot be correct, Honorable Speaker, that we don't have the interpreters in the House. Whatever has to be concluded here, you have to refer to the Hansard. It can't be. We cannot allow you to go on in this way.
Honourable member,
Chair.
I fully understand. Could I please, the rules do indicate that you cannot interrupt while I am busy speaking and dealing with a particular rule. The fact of the matter is, regardless of the reason why the interpreting services are not active, and I do not take kindly to the fact that they are not active.
Ndicela uthetha, Chairperson. Ndicela uthetha.
No,
No, but the same thing happened. Le nto yenzeka
Honourable
ibiyenzekile
member, you are
izolo.
now, let me put it this way, honourable colleagues.
No, but we need, fanele si understand into
Honourable
yokokubana le nto yenzekayo namhlanje yongabi na-interpreters
Honourable
nayo izolo
member,
ibiyenzekile. So
Honourable-
funeke sithini, thina sinyanzelekile into yokuba sithethe isiNgesi.
I fully
Sinyanzelekile thina uba
fully
sithethe
appreciate
isiNgesi.
your point, but I would expect
No,
of you
but if-
as
But
Honourable
akufanelanga
member,
yenzeke oko. Because yenzekile izolo iyenzeka namhlanje. Into yokokubana thina singakwazi uzi-expressa. Kaloku
honourable
so
members, order.
makasifumele sithethe languages zethu kaloku yile nto
Member,
siyithethayo.
Honourable members, order. This matter has now gone far enough. Honourable Niaus, I'm not going to take your point now. I am still on the floor and ruling.
Sudikwa, Chairperson,
Honourable member,
sudikwa kuba ungasiva.
honourable member,
Sudikwa, Chairperson. Andicingi into yokuba unalo ilungelo lento yokuba udikwe kusithi
honourable
kuba
member, I will
ungasiva.
not allow you to speak if I have not recognized you. If you are serious about the rule,
Uyasihlukumeza kodwa phina uyazi
serious about the
uyasihlukumeza,
rules, member.
Chairperson. Hayi kukuhlukumeza
Then you will-
uyasihlukumeza.
Chairperson, I think.
Respect the rules of this
No,
house. I
think-
have already
I think we
told you,
must-
please
Chairperson.
write to the speaker to
Chairperson.
object.
Chairperson,
Honourable
can I
members,
ask- can
I will
ask
not
you-
take any further
No, Chairperson, can
points of order.
It is not a
Member,
point
I
of
have not-
order.
Member, I have
It's not
not
a point of
recognized
order.
you.
It's not a
I-
point of order.
Then
not a point of
I
order.
do not recognize you. It is
Chairperson,
within the rules that I
think-
recognize you
I
or not.
think
I'm
you
not
can-
recognizing you
actually
now.
You can go as far as you go. 2 points that I want to raise. There are 3 languages that were actually used. It's Afrikaans. There was no interpretation. You never actually intervened on that particular matter. And people who are actually sitting here, it's a violation of the constitution of this country. We are not referring to any rule. I'm referring you to the constitution of this country. That is point number 1. You must acknowledge that English was actually used. The other languages were used. Afrikaans was used. You never actually had a problem with that. Now, when issues are actually tabled in vernacular, which is a constitutional matter, you're actually interfering. That is actually your point of order. And you must actually have respect to our languages. We don't take kind of that. We can't take kind of that. And indeed, we're going to actually take this matter up with your good self, because that actually is segregation to our languages, which are actually enshrined in the Constitution and in the Bill of Rights.
Absolutely. Honourable member, I could not agree with you more. We have 12 official languages. And you were more than welcome to raise a point of order with the
We must
Afrikaans.
tell you, we don't take kind of that
Honourable member.
attitude towards our languages.
Now, the attitude is not my attitude. I have informed you.
It's definitely your attitude.
Ah.
We don't take kind. Our languages cannot continue to be subjugated and to be undermined like you are actually doing. You must respect that house. You must be honorable. And we are actually pointing it now. We are actually pointing it now. It can't go on like this, not anymore with our languages.
Honourable. Honorable Niaus, my apology. I could not hear. Could you please just repeat that? I could not follow you. Honourable members, I've just been informed there are 3 simultaneous sessions. And Parliament does not have sufficient staff at this particular point to service 3 simultaneous sessions. But I can assure you that I will take this up very seriously, as I fully understand the importance of interpreting and translation, as perhaps for the members' information, that is my field of expertise in my previous career. So I fully understand the importance of multilingualism and respecting all the languages. But we now have a practical problem, and I therefore ask you to respect and indulge the situation. And I will do my utmost that this does not happen again, because it is unacceptable. I will therefore now ask the Honourable Minister to conclude as briefly as possible so that we can deal with this matter and make sure that there are interpreting services. Thank you, Minister.
Thank you very much, Honourable Deputy Speaker. I still have 4 minutes. We are not worried, and we are not going to be shaken. This country is going to be taken forward. We have a commitment to our people. We've got a commitment to our constituencies. And we shall not allow to be derailed, Deputy Speaker, by people who are harboring bitterness because of their poor political judgment. They decided not to be part of rebuilding our country. As a result, they are now in the court. They are building outside there. And we are going to track forward, trackers, forward ever, backwards never. What is very interesting, Deputy Speaker, is the following.
Baba Shenge, Baba Shenge, Baba Shenge, ngeke sivume. Asivume Nkosi.
Some of these
Ngeke sivume Nkosi, ngeke.
this parliament
Baba Shenge, ngeke sivume. Ngeke.
judgment reviewed thousands of times in their previous career because of the lack of appreciation of the simple things that they think they're expertise of.
Point of order,
These
Chairperson.
challenges that-
Point of order. Point of order, Chairperson.
The Speaker.
Point of order, Chairperson.
Minister, there is a
Point of order.
Sizomela ngaphandle sakithi abavotelayo. Kuqhaza ngabo manje.
Point of order.
Lana ngiphethelele sinazomela abantu. Ngifika niyabathayisa to take a seat. Asivume lokho. Asivumi.
Order, Chairperson. Point of order.
Appreciate that.
Chairperson, you can't allow that. Down. Chairperson, no, Chairperson, you can't allow the minister to behave like this.
I cannot
I have
hear
a
you.
point of order.
Because you are shouting. Honourable Minister.
Point of order. No, Chairperson.
The national security movement.
With point of order, Chairperson.
Candidates that we must welcome so that they are taught the
I can't hear
basics
you.
from do that. How do you raise a point of order? As far as the same rules that you are referring to, you must stand up respectfully, so cite the rule that you are standing off. You don't simply throw like a child.
What kind
Deputy
of a
Speaker.
minister is this one? What kind of a minister is this one? This one, respectful. No, with your finger. Point of order, Chairperson.
Honourable
Deputy
Member,
Speaker.
I cannot hear
of
you
this
if you
country.
are shouting.
Must allow us to serve them. And we are going to do so diligently and efficiently.
You are a
There's a
fourth
point of
tracker.
order.
Commitment,
You are a fourth tracker. You said you are a fourth tracker.
There is a point
we are
of
going to
order here.
effect the change that they themselves are going to be happy about. Very soon, People of this country are going to.
Ngihlulile-ke namhlanje
something
ukuthi kanti umgayisi kanjani. Uthembile Nkosi
I
yaseLesi.
can't hear anyone.
I thank the members positively. I also thank those whom I can say.
No,
simply
this
take
is
our
not
time.
on, Minister. This
Mthembisi.
is so wrong. Point of order, Speaker.
Honourable member. Honourable members, I cannot take points of order if you are shouting because I cannot hear you.
Point of order against you, Speaker.
Please proceed, Honourable Mkhwebane.
Honorable Speaker, in a very respectful manner, I said point of order and raising the issue in terms of Rule 84.
Mhm. Please proceed.
Yes. And you don't conduct the House like that. Hence, the House disintegrated, Honorable Deputy Speaker. Can you call to order? She's
Honourable
not even a
members-
member of Parliament,
Honourable
of the
members-
Assembly. You are, we are,
Honourable
you are an
members
executive.
And
Please,
honourable members,
respect us.
please address
The
me.
minister is the executive who, when I say point of order, he was supposed to sit down. He is, you didn't, minister. You continue.
Honourable,
No, I'm
Honourable
addressing the speaker.
Mkhwebane, please
I
address
raise- yes,
the
please.
chair.
protect us.
I would like to listen to you, but I cannot because the members are shouting too much. So it is of no use for me to listen because I cannot hear you. So please proceed, but please, members, allow the honourable member to speak because I cannot hear. Right, thank you very much. I could not hear during the last few minutes of the Honourable Minister's speech, and he could also not hear me because of the noise. We do have to respect one another, Honourable Members. That is why we have points of order, and that is why I will allow points of order, but only if I can hear you. So, Honourable Members, I want to remind you that there are still two debates to follow at 2 o'clock.